Alrighty, welcome in everybody to the stream. It is I, your host, TheParaFlyer, and today we are doing the last HelloFresh dinner. It is the red pepper jam pork chops. Well, hello there, Jared. Hello, the scale. Hello, Pink. Hello, Frosty. Hope you're feeling better. Happy birthday to you too, Pink. I need a G Fuel. I'm tired. So I'm going to start off with that. Now, this red pepper jam pork chop meal is probably going to be the toughest one, man. Let me tell you. It's going to be the longest one for sure. And we got a bunch of steps that we got to take care of. Dingo, thank you for the 58 months at tier 2. 2 more months and we hit the 5 years, which actually, my 5-year anniversary on Twitch is next month, if you can believe it. 5 years on this app, man, and counting. Getting close. Why is the feel so deformed? What? Deformed? What do you mean deformed? It's regular. Huh? Huh? What? What do you, I haven't shook it yet, brother. Like that, yeah, you see? We're good. We're fine. But yes, Dingo, thank you for the 58 months. Hope you and Ted are having a good time on Siege. So, before we get started as well, Grandma sent me some cooking scissors, aka shears, and some measuring cups and spoons. Look at that. Woo! Let's get it, man. I don't have to guess with the spoon. I actually have stuff, man. You accidentally team killed Jeff. Can you send me a thing? I want to see that. That clip, man. But yeah, this will be the only stream of the day. I haven't been doing a good job. I'm trying to get all of the videos posted on YouTube so that we can start fresh, have a lot to do, and not a lot of time to do them. But that's going to be the plan for the day. Alrighty. Also need to do honk out, which will have to be off stream too. But here we go. Look at the measuring cups are right here. Nice and new. I will have to wash these suckers as we If I need them today, then I'll wash them as we go. If not, then I'll just gotta do dishes anyway, so that's fine. More streaming. I know Tennis streaming. I could probably just go back and watch, but yeah. Hope you guys have a good time on Siege. I needed these because I've been opening things with my mouth. Alrighty. So, like I said, I know I said before that I thought the enchiladas were going to be tough, but like I didn't really read this one that much. There are 7 steps here. The fire alarm or the smoke alarm is going to go off. All right, I can tell you that right now. It's going to go off, so prepare your ears. Alrighty. This is going to take me a little while to do. It says that prep should take 10 minutes and that the cooking should take 40, which means double time for me because we do a little bit slower here. So the first step that we're going to just do right off rip is we're going to preheat the oven at 425 degrees. So let's get that started right away. So that'll be good to go. And I'm just going to turn the fan on right now so we don't have to deal with it. Alrighty. Let me go ahead and grab the supply. I think it's this one. So we have 2 sets of boneless pork chops here. We also have the red pepper jam pork chops bag right here. And let's see what we got in here. We have the scallions again, and I think, or they're green onions. A broccoli right here. We have red pepper jam sauce here. Rice. Some garlic powder. We're gonna be cutting this thing up on stream, baby. We got ourselves a line. We're gonna witness one of Frosty's people right here on stream. We got the little garlic here. The chicken, I think it's the chicken stock. Yep, chicken stock. We got 2 of those, and the chili powder. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry that you chose to be here for this one, but I think this thing is getting cut up today. Let me see. Here we go. We're gonna peel and mince or grate the garlic. Cut the broccoli florets into bite-sized pieces if necessary. Trim and thinly slice the scallions, separating the whites from the greens. Mince the whites, and zest and quarter the lime. Alrighty. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited as well. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to wash my hands and clean a couple dishes. Alrighty. Well, I guess we could just turn you guys right over here for now. I haven't really been able to do all the dishes. But we're gonna wipe these off and give them a good scrub real quick. Probably should have did this before, but I didn't have too much time before the stream since I just got off of work not too long ago, which is another reason why I don't want to stream after, because I'm just gonna be too goddamn tired. So. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this one. I think after doing the first 4, we're far more confident than we were going into this. And don't worry, this will not be the last cooking stream that you see. I would like to do some more, maybe some baking as well. Any kind of recipes that you guys have that you would like to see me try, I would like to get to at some point this year. And it's helped me eat. I've been eating not shitty food, except for yesterday. I had to get Burger King before the play, so we've been doing good on like eating well and having food for later stuff too. Like I finished the soup this morning. I had a couple more servings of the soup left and I was able to finish it. So, the baby lime, I'm sorry, but you know it's going to have to serve its purpose a little bit earlier than some of the other limes out there, you know. So how many more? This is the last one. I've done the first 4. They're already uploaded to YouTube. I just have not made them public yet, just because I need to mess with the details and stuff, but we are all done. You can also look at the VODs on Twitch. They are also there as well. But I do want to keep them on YouTube because after a little while they'll disappear on Twitch. So. Alrighty. So one of the very first things we need to do, ladies and gentlemen, is wash the produce. So we're gonna do that first, which is really, I believe it's just the broccoli and then the lime. You can also do the scallions as well. I think you need to really clean the meat, but I'm gonna put this broccoli in here, and holy crap, that smells. Ugh. Put it in here and just kind of wash it up a little bit. Also, if you guys did not know, because I didn't know until today, because she refused to tell me, even though I asked her 1,000 times, it is Pink's birthday, or it was her birthday if you're in the EU. It still is her birthday here, so make sure you wish Pink a very happy birthday. She turned 70 years old today, so thanks for sticking with us and being alive for 70 years, man. It's been a pleasure to get to know you this last year. You know what I'm saying? All right. We also will wash and prep the lime up. Well, that's about to happen. And yeah, so we got the cutting board right here. We're gonna move you guys to the cupboard. Oh my goodness, what the hell is on that? 1 second. Put it to dry and then it touched something and we got all gross. So we'll have to be the best we got here. Alrighty, so like I said, we're going to be moving you guys to the cupboard right here. And here we go. I'll flip you around, put you up like this, and then we got to switch the camera view like so. Alrighty. Just move this stuff over. Boom, and boom. I think you guys should be able to see from that position, maybe a little bit crooked. So from this angle, I will not be able to read chat, so I do apologize. Keep yourselves busy in the chat, behave yourselves, and the mods, you do your mod things. So once again, we'll read the instructions while the oven is still going. What we want to do is peel and mince or grate the garlic first, which we have right here. Alrighty. Right here. There we go. So, go ahead and try and peel this off real quick. Actually, you know what? Let me do this real quick. While I can't see chat, I'm just gonna give you guys some information. First of all, thank you guys all for being in yesterday's huge stream for our Parendell Fight Night number 2. It was in my opinion, it was better than the first fight night, which honestly, the first one was hella good too. So, I mean, there's not really comparison. This time around, we did the tournament formats, whereas last time we did the match card. And I'll just say the tournament went really well. You know, even with just 4 people, you were able to give everybody some time to do to get their fights in. Again, big shout outs to Noetic for the first time ever playing. Really, she had only had 10 hours in the game, and still was really popping off. Gave people a run for their money, and so big shout outs to Noetic. Also, Cunard, with that 3rd place finish, really put on a show. First person to summon Shenron too, which I'm sure he is very, very proud of. Bonkum with the huge bracket reset and ruining Buster's perfect tournament. And then big shout outs to Buster for winning. Also, Hime, thank you so much for being my broadcast partner. I literally asked him 2 hours before. I knew he wanted to be a part of it, but but I didn't really know what was going to happen. And I ended up asking him 2 hours before, and he said yes. Him and I ended up sparring after, and it was a great time. So thank you again to Hime. So the garlic is minced here. We're going to also cut the broccoli florets into bite-sized pieces if necessary. We'll just take the big ones out like this, because we do have some smaller ones like this that we don't really need to mess with. So any of the big ones we'll kind of just cut in half. But the reason why I bring up the tournament from yesterday is we have more fight nights coming, ladies and gentlemen. So the next one will be Mortal Kombat 11 once again. We'll be doing Frosty versus Dingo as the main event. I think we're going to be running a match card for this one as well, like the last time, because we need to make sure we crown our champion. But we have a lot of people, I think, who are going to be participating in this one's MK one for number 3, I would call it, Carindale Fight Night 3. So be on the lookout, and if you're interested in playing, please let me know. I do have an idea of who is going to be fighting who to kind of keep things a little bit fair and in terms of skill level from what I know. So don't worry about that too much. But like I said, I do have a good round for that. That'll be on the 21st, which is a Saturday. Most of the fight nights will be Friday, but Dingo needs to make sure that he's off, and so I said we'll do Saturday. I also work that Saturday, so that one's going to be a little bit later and maybe shorter duration overall, but I think it's still going to be a success. Then the next one, which was suggested to me by Hime, will be that same week on Friday, which is the 27th. We'll be doing Multiverses. We're going to be doing Brawlhalla. And it's looking like we're going to be doing duos on Brawlhalla. So if you want to play, if you've never really played Brawlhalla before, you have all month to practice. It is a free game. It is also cross-play. And on top of that, as the oven just goes off, it's cross-play, it's cross-progression. They have a spectator mode, so I'll be able to do with that. And we have quite a few people who want to join in for that. We may do tournaments for that one if we have enough people. As long as we have an even amount of people, we'll be able to do that. And then in February, we are planning 2 Multiverses ones. Multiverses, also cross-play, cross-progression. And that one, we're going to be doing a solo and a duo as separate tournaments. So if you're interested in doing that, we're going to be doing that. I think the Multiverses will be the biggest tournament that we will have so far, like the most people. That one will definitely be like a double elimination tournament style. You might not play everybody, but we'll do a big old tournament for that, for solos and duos. And then we're planning on doing another Dragon Ball Fighters either at the end of February or the beginning of March to kick off the new month. Just that one is more of like a to be decided. So that's the plans for Fight Night. I mean, it's crazy because me personally, I'm definitely more into Street Fighter, Tekken, Soul Calibur. Are probably my top 3, right? But we've been doing a lot of fighting games that aren't the main ones, and they've been popping off. So I'm excited, and it's giving me the opportunity to learn those games a little bit more. If you guys don't know, I absolutely love fighting games. I just, it's not really been a part of the community stuff, mostly because when I play, I get a little angry, which I can't even really say that now because it's been so long, but I used to get very mad at the fighting games to where I kind of wanted to shy away from playing them on stream, much like sports games. I haven't really played those much on stream either. But I think I've been wanting to get back into it a little bit and it be an integral part of the community. And so far, the 2 fight nights that we've had have been real successes. So, but we can't do that without you guys. And you guys have been not only participating, being friendly and having a good time. The people have been enjoying it as well, and you guys have been putting on some hell of fights, man. I mean, for real, Tenna versus Frosty, the very first fight night. I mean, you look at the scoreboard, it might not be as close as it really was. You know what I'm saying? It was looking a little bit like it was going to be lopsided, but man, there were some absolute crazy finishes. We had the overtime extended match. We had some mercy, some brutality, some pixel finishes, and it was a great time. And then yesterday's tournament, despite the fact that we had 2 O's pretty much across the board until loser finals and winner finals, the games were entertaining as hell. They were close. We had a lot of good comebacks. We saw base Goku falter a little bit at the end. We had a huge comeback for a bracket reset. We had rubber matches. We had it all. So just shout outs to those people that have participated so far as our little kind of guinea pigs for this. And on top of that, you've kind of inspired some people, I would think, that may have been a little bit skeptical, maybe a little bit shy to participate, or think that their skill level is not good enough to be in these tournaments. And there have been a few people that have inspired others to be like, damn, that was a fun experience, and who cares if I get my ass beat or if I think I can't win, I'm going to join and have a good time. And that's what we want. At the end of the day, we want people to have fun. We want to have these events and, have people meet each other too, because you're not always going to meet people just through your streams. I think having events and stuff will create some new friendships and give people some more opportunities to grow their channel, their community, and that's what it's all about, man. So again, thank you guys so much for all that support. Those videos will be on YouTube, which including these ones as well. These cooking streams will all be on YouTube, unedited, because they're so long. It's kind of hard to kind of go through and edit every single thing. Like yesterday's fight night was 4 hours long. I do not have time to go through and cut up every little portion into, the sets and taking out the downtime and whatnot. So those will be uploaded. They are technically already uploaded to YouTube. I just have not done the details and whatnot to post them yet. But they'll be up this week, as well as the first fight night, which that one I can maybe edit a little bit, but it's not going to be much again. It's just kind of gonna go up there raw. I do have some other videos that hopefully you guys will be interested in, including anniversary of DVD. We did do some things in RPD that I think people aren't gonna necessarily like, but we were bullying the killer 4 o'clock in the morning, the last couple hours of anniversary, taking the killers to RPD and not getting hooked until we bled out. That was between me, Buster, Coach, and Ref. We did it to a clown, Bing Bong, and a ghost face. So I have those. I have another video where I stream sniped Kino in DVD as Bing Bong and was really toxic to him because he didn't know it was me until the end. The only down part of that is I do not have his reaction like I wanted to. I also have the video, I believe, where I stream sniped Kate, Megan, and Jess, Sprouted Flower. And Kate knew I was in the game because I told her, but the other two didn't, and and Kino, excuse me, Kino was also in that one as well. So, but they didn't know, only Kate knew, so they were kind of speculating, and there's a moment where I literally go into the top of Ironworks and then go walk out into the kitchen so that Megan wouldn't suspect me, but it was me the whole time, baby. So I do have those videos. I just need to upload them. I think I'm just gonna upload them raw. I was gonna put some time to edit them and everything. However, YouTube has a new policy where a lot of the DVD content is going to get demonetized and shadow banned and stuff. So because of their new violence policy and stuff, so there's really no point in me going through all the editing processes for those Dead by Daylight games because they're just going to get shadow banned. So if you want to see them, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and I'll post them in Discord as well so you guys can see them as well. Alright, So before we continue mumbling on about the other things that are going on our channel, we have cut up the green onions, or sorry, the scallions, and we've cut them into the greens and the whites over here. We also took the broccoli and put them into what they call bite-sized pieces. So we really just took the bigger ones and kind of cut them up a little bit. And then we also cut up the garlic after peeling as well. Let me go ahead and get rid of this stuff over here. Alrighty, we've got our separation. One thing I wish I did the first 4 is use the bag that they gave us for the trash. Instead of walking over to the trash every time, it's a little bit a lot easier. So that is step 1, the prep. Now number 2, we need to melt 1 tablespoon of butter, or 2. We're going to be doing 2 for the 4 servings because we're doing the whole thing, in a small pot over medium heat. Which the pot's right here. So let's go ahead and add that butter in there right now. And you know what? Again, shout outs to the grandma for getting me some cooking utensils here with the measuring cups. We do need the tablespoon, so I'm going to go ahead and take that out and wash that real quick. Hopefully everybody's behaving themselves in the chats. Yeah, well, it looks like Moose is being sus again. Not to no one's surprise. Oh, you know what? Another thing, I know a lot of you guys are Tortle fans. Tortisha. Her emotes, the Donnie emote, was banned from the channel until Cunard could unlock the doors for Donnie to return. He was exiled. And last night, with Coon's 3rd place finish, he was able to free Donnie. So if you put Donnie in the chat, he will no longer be banned. He has been greeted back with arms. They're not really open. They're not happy to see him. But he surely is back. And yeah, congratulations, I guess, to Cunard for freeing Donnie last night. Congrats, man. So we need that tablespoon of butter, right? Which we need actually 2 tablespoons. So we got the 1 here. Put that in this pan, which might be a little bit of difficulty. There we go. There's the first one. And then we'll do the second one right here. Slowly but surely, the butter will come out, right? You know what? I don't have time for this. We're just gonna make it come out. There we go. Perfect. Alrighty. Perfect and perfect. Alrighty. So let's go heat that up over the stove real quick. Like right there. Alrighty, so the rice will be taken care of soon. We're going to be adding the garlic and half of the chili powder to the pots, cooking and stirring until fragrant for about 1 to 2 minutes, and then we'll be adding the rice to it. So it looks like we're making the brown rice right off rip. Alrighty. Now we're also going to be roasting the broccoli, which is why we have the oven on right now. We're going to be putting that on a baking sheet and drizzle with olive oil, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. And then we're going to roast that for about 15 to 20 minutes. All right, so go ahead and grab one of those baking sheets. We have new ones, but I don't want to use them yet. So we're just going to use not this one. Use the new one. Yep. Oh, actually, no, we do have one. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to move this cutting board over, like so, this into the frame. I don't know about you guys, but I just prefer to put the aluminum foil on. A lot of things tell you, or don't tell you, like you don't have to do it, but I prefer to. It's just easier. Keep the dish safe and a little less sticky under the pan, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna put the aluminum foil on there like that. We're also gonna put the broccoli on here, and we're just gonna set this nice and neat as so. Alrighty. Boom. Can't really tell if you guys can see, so I'm gonna try to move this over a little bit more. Alrighty. I don't know if, do we put the whole thing? I think we do. I think we put the whole thing of broccoli on here. So actually just gonna dump it all. Like this. Alrighty. And then we'll just start spreading it out a little bit. Like so. Again, I don't know at what point it's gonna happen. We've been pretty good so far. However, I do think that smoke alarm's gonna go off at some points. We're gonna be doing a lot of oven and stove things today, so, and we all know how sensitive that smoke alarm can be, so just be on the lookout for that when we start, probably when we start cooking the pork and making the sauce. I think is when it's going to start becoming an issue, because the rice will just have a lid on top for that. So alright, we've kind of spread out the broccoli a little bit here. We're going to drizzle some olive oil. Alright, so let's go ahead and drizzle this on here like so. We want to try and get as much of the broccoli as possible, right? Kind of keep it a little bit even right there. Alright, and then after we drizzle the olive oil, we're going to add the garlic, which is right here. So we'll just kind of, you know, sprinkle it across, I guess, like this. Boom. Oh wait, no, I messed up. The garlic was supposed to go in the rice. Whoopsie daisy. That's okay. I remember where I put them all. Not a problem. The garlic will just have a little bit of the broccoli flavor on it. Okay. We have to skip step 2 like a little bit, so I kind of went back to the step 2 instructions, but which was where I messed up. But the garlic is good and safe, and there's the last piece right there. Okay, so we're actually not putting the garlic on. We need to put garlic powder on. That was where I messed up. All right, it's okay. No harm, no foul. Where are the scissors? Here on the garlic powder. Okay, try and distribute it up as much as possible here, nice and evenly. Try and get a little bit of that one, and perfect. All right, I think we did a pretty good job of trying to spread out the garlic powder as much as possible. So next, we're also going to be adding salt and pepper to this. Just still have that from it. Okay, so let's go ahead and just drizzle some salt across like so, and then we're gonna drizzle the pepper around it and like this. Alrighty, perfect. So this will be in the oven at 425 degrees. Let's go ahead and throw that in there right now. Alright, so this will be in there for about 20 minutes. Alright, so we're going to put that at 18 and just give it a nice little check. We want to make sure it's browned and tender and not overdone. There's the smoke alarm after opening the oven, and we haven't even cooked anything yet. Huh? Awesome. Alrighty, so the butter should be melted by now, and it is. Perfect. This is where we're going to add the garlic and then the half of the chili packet. So I'm going to do that off screen for you guys. Alrighty. Boom and boom. Okay. And then get half of this chili powder right here. Go ahead and cut that up real quick. Perfect. So we do still have about half of that packet left. And then we're going to go and cook and stir. So let's go on a little ride. I'll take you guys over to your refrigerator spot where you guys have been the last 4 episodes. You can see right now. Right here. No worries. Thank you, Sprout. I appreciate it. Yeah, unfortunately, the thing likes to go off at the slightest bit of heat. So not much we can do about that. But also, welcome in, human. Alrighty. So at the moment, I'm just going to use this spoon to kind of get a good stir in there for now. There's not much in here, so. This will only be about a minute or 2, so I'm going to turn down the heat a little bit as well. Then we'll be adding the rice. Half of the stock, 3/4 cup of water, or actually 1.5 cups of water and a pinch of salt. Alrighty. Add the rice, half the stock. So we're going to be using one of the packets. We'll have 2 later. Again, I don't think you can really see too well, but I'm trying to keep as much in view as possible for you. So we're going to add in the rice. Okay. Boom. 1 of the stock concentrates. Then a pinch of salt. Should be good. Now I'm going to use this to mix it all up together. A little shocked at how little rice they gave us. Should probably see if there's like another pot of rice. Oh, I need to add some water in there as well. Like that. Get a nice little mix in there. Need 3/4 cup of water. Actually, we need 3 half cups. Here's the first half cup. The second one. And the third one. Oh. Because we are doing all the servings here. So, like I said, I'm kind of surprised they didn't give us more rice. This doesn't seem like a lot. It's almost like I'm missing a packet, but I shall not question. It just seems like a lot of water and stuff, and not enough rice. Let's see what it says. Yeah, I feel like there should be more rice, and there's just not, which is fine. Boom. I'm gonna heat this up to medium high, I believe. Medium heat. So I'll keep this at probably about, we'll keep it at like 6 for now. Watch it boil, and then once it starts to get the little boils going, we will switch over to the lid and simmer it down. Personally, I think the rice is going to be the one that takes the longest here. So whenever that is ready to go. Step 3 was the roasted garlic. So step 4 will be to make the sauce with the red pepper jam spread. Which we can actually no, the next step is actually to cook the pork. So we can go ahead and do that right now. Let me go ahead and clean up both ways. So, we need to make the pork. We have our trusty pan right here. Actually, stick this one down. Put this one here. I'm going to spray this sucker down with some pan. Okay. And I'd say probably another minute. We'll stir up and then simmer down the rice. And we're going to take care of the boneless pork chops. Now we're going to have to do we're going to have to do this twice. So there's no way that this is going to all fit onto one spot. Just to give you a heads up of what I'm doing over here off the screen, we're taking the pork out and then we're going to pat it dry with a paper towel, okay, before we put it on the pan. I'm having a little bit of, oh, actually, there's fucking 4 in here, okay. Alright. So we actually have 4 pork chops total. There's just 2 right here. Okay. So there's 2 in each of these boneless pork chop packets. So I just opened one. We'll have to do 2 separately because I do not have enough a pot here for this, or a pan, excuse me. We're gonna dab this in this. Alrighty. Perfect. Alright, while we're waiting on that, we did spam this up, so we're gonna actually take care of this real quick. It's starting to get a little steamy. We'll just stir this up a little bit. We're gonna turn the heat down to about 2. That most certainly will turn the smoke alarm on real quick, so cover your ears. Alright, and then we're gonna cover that up like so. We got 9 minutes left on the broccoli. After that, we'll add an extra 10 minutes for the rice. For that time, remember, just get a little bit of overlap, and then hopefully the rice will be good to go. For this, we are going to heat this up at a medium-high. We did put the olive or the cooking spray on, which I'm counting as the oil. Yep, olive burn. And then we're gonna end up putting these suckers on. We do have another set of 2, so we'll cook these 2 and then take off, and then put the next 2 on, take those off. So the first set right here is gonna probably be a little bit cold when we end up serving it, but we should be okay. All right. Yes, sir. Broth is boiling and bubbly. That's what we want to see. All right. We'll turn this down to like 1.5. All right, we don't want to burn the rice here. Okay. We will eventually be making the sauce too in step number 5, but we're not quite there yet. This one's going to be interesting. I'm going to need another pot, it looks like. Yep. Alrighty, so we're just waiting on this to heat up a little bit, and then we'll put the pork chops on, which I don't know, do we have the claws, the big meaty claws right here. Okay, perfect. Give this about another 30 seconds. Also check on. I don't know if there's a. Is that nothing? All right, here, perfect. Take it here. Oh, never mind. This light doesn't work. It's right apartment. Boom. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's season up these suckers. You know what? Let's gonna put a little bit of salt in here, like so. Just kind of keep it on the plate. And then a little bit of the pepper, like this. Awesome. Now we're good to go. Go ahead and throw this thing on here like this. And then I'll just put some more salt and pepper on the other side as well. Not too much. There we go. For the pork chops, we're going to do about 3 to 5 minutes per side. Alright. So about 6 minutes here. We'll let this cook for about 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Check on it, flip it, and then do it again. Alrighty. So far we're looking pretty damn good. I was definitely worried about this one, but can't let the more steps scare you. I think it's really going to come down to the sauce on how well this comes out. So just to reiterate with the sauce, okay, before the smoke alarm goes off and ruins everything, we're going to be heating a drizzle of oil in the same pan as this one. We're going to take the pork chops out when we're done with them. We're going to heat a drizzle of oil, add the scallion whites with the remaining chili powder, and cook and stir that for a little bit. Add some water, the jam, and the stock concentrates, stirring that some more as we go along. Remove the pan from the heat. We're going to chop the lime up because we haven't done that yet. We're saving that for Frosty. Squeeze the lime over, salt and pepper, and then we're going to glaze, and by that time we'll be good to go. Alrighty. So, don't think I've forgotten about this little sucker right here. This is like the grand finale, right? This is what the people want to see, is this thing get cut up just for Frosty Key Lime, one of her people. Alright? But that's not yet. It's not time for that. Alright, we got about another minute left on the pork chops before we can flip them. While that's going on, I'm actually going to go take care of the second set of pork chops, which are right here. Cut this up. Like so. There. Pour out some of the juice. A lot of the juice. Okay, I'm going to transfer these things over here like so. Hopefully it just slides on out perfect. Dispose of and dispose of this. Once again, we're going to put some salt and pepper on these. Okay, perfect. Pepper them up like that. And then these ones will be good to go shortly. Alrighty? Perfect. Now, for these, we're going to go ahead and give these a nice little flip. Okay. We may have to flip again, we'll see. At the moment though, we're just going to flip them like that. Perfect. I do want to add a little bit more salt and pepper because I didn't put a lot on. I'll just do a little bit of that. Perfect. Alrighty. Nice little flip there. We need another plate as well to transfer over. So we'll grab these. This is where we're going to put our finished pork chop. And I'm just going to do a little bit of cleaning over here as well. Perfect. Hope you guys are having a good day and enjoying this stream. If you haven't hit that follow button, make sure you do so. This is the finale, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last HelloFresh cooking stream. And then we're on our own. Anything we cook after this will, we're gonna have to find some recipes for ourselves here. This. Also, TheParaFlyer supplied us with some pastries here. We got those Panera scones for your boy. Ooh, what's in here, man? Whoa! 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 Sheesh! Look at the goodies, man. Oh, man, we're popping off. And then my favorite Panera bread right here, the tomato basil. Look at that. Sheesh, looking nice and fresh, man. I actually have not had the brownie. I'm looking forward to it. We got the chocolate muffies too for breakfast. My goodness. My goodness. Looking good, looking good. All right, let's we're going to take out the broccoli florets here shortly. We're also going to add 10 minutes again for the rice, because this should go off right now. Perfect. Again, we're going to add 10 more minutes for the rice, because we were at about 9. Okay, and I'm going to do one more flip, I think, on here. We'll flip 1 minute on each side for this. Then the pork chops should be good. These ones are a little bit thicker than anticipated, so I just want to make sure they're thoroughly cooked before we transfer over to our next set. Alrighty. Yep, the bacon turkey bravo with the tomato basil bread, man. Slaps, man. It slaps. They may talk smack about working at Panera, but they can't deny that their food tastes good. It's just a little pricey, you know? Just a little bit on the pricey side is all. That's the only problem we have, really. I still think we're missing rice. But I guess not. Hopefully in the next 10 minutes this starts to kind of get a little less watery. Alright, we're going to flip this. Again, I just want it to be a little bit more on the brown side, and then we will take off. Surprisingly, I don't want to jinx it, but I haven't heard the beep 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 in a little while, so hopefully we're doing okay. I know that this was probably going to be the thing that set it off. It's actually the oven. Which, by the way, we got to take out those broccoli florets. So let's go ahead and do that as well. And then we'll transfer the pork over and start the second round. Oh, that's definitely going to set the smoke alarm off, let me tell you. There's our broccoli. Alrighty. We can turn this off now. And there it is. Called it. I got a big old gust of heat in my face, so I kind of knew it was coming, but it's alright. It seems like more of the oven itself rather than the steam and the smoke. So actually tastes really good. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and move these pork chops over. Should be good now. Absolutely. We love to see it. Perfect. And we're going to move over the next set, like so. Alrighty. Perfect. Alright. There we go. Once again, about 3 minutes, 4 minutes on each side. I'll probably do 4 this time, so we're at the 8-minute mark on this timer. So at the 4-minute mark, we'll flip them. Then when the timer goes off, we should be done with the pork chops and hopefully the rice as well. We can actually get rid of this now. And then after we're done with the pork chops, we'll make the sauce after that. Alright. Looking good so far, man. Let me tell you, that pork is so juicy. I kind of want to just eat it now, man. Whew. I am actually, yep. We're starting to see the rice a little bit too. Is starting to evaporate some of that water, which is really good. And I'm having another broccoli. I mean, I'm the one that's gonna eat it, so. Seasoning's really good. I like it. Broccoli's looking good, baby. Only a couple more steps left. If you guys have any recipes you'd like to see me attempt, please put them in the suggestion box in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord server yet, please consider do so. It's the Kingdom of Parendell. It's the hub for all of our communities. That's what I like to pride on ourselves, is bringing everybody's communities together, having a place where people can meet, start some events, look at anything that you guys want to do for the future. That's what I want the Kingdom of Parendell to be, and continue to grow and expand throughout everybody. So, meeting new people, hooking up with some old friends, talking about whatever topics. We got sports in there, we got anime, we got music, school, fighting games, Overwatch, Apex, Fall Guys, Fortnite, Honkai and Genshin, and so much more, man. Put your stuff in there, brag about your real life achievements or your gaming ones, whatever they may be, and meet some awesome people. Because I really just want to have a community full of amazing and fun people that are very supportive. So there's that. We also have a lot of social media here on the TheParaFlyer channel, not just Twitch, but we have Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok, so make sure you're on all of those. These cooking streams will be on YouTube. 4 of them are already posted, just need them to go public. We also have the fight nights from last month and yesterday. Those will also be uploaded there very shortly. Some DBD, some Apex, some Fortnite, or excuse me, Fall Guys, some Honkai, and so much more, man. So make sure you check those out. We're gonna be uploading shorts and TikToks as well. I have a couple shorts that I'm gonna be uploading throughout this following week. So make sure you guys have those notification on and check those out too, man. And if you guys have ideas for any kind of tournaments, events, gatherings, collaborations, whatever it may be, let me know. I would love to make that stuff happen for you, alright? Now, this pork is coming out a lot differently than the last one. It's starting to worry me a little bit. A lot of the fat seems to be coming off here. But this one actually might be good to flip, so I think, yep, we're gonna go ahead and flip that. I was gonna wait for the 4 minutes, but this seems to be ready to just go. We're gonna actually sprinkle some more salt and pepper on this side as well, like we did previously. So just a little dab of salt on that, and then some pepper on this side. I think the other pork chops are definitely gonna be more picture worthy here, but I'm sure these will still taste pretty good. I think what we're gonna have to do is just turn down the heat a little bit, because the pan is super hot now. It's cooking a little bit faster. Not the end of the world. Still gonna eat it. I'm still gonna love it. It's gonna be drowned in sauce anyway, so. But yeah, we do have an MK11 fight night coming up soon. This will be on the 21st. We had to kind of make it a Saturday because of scheduling conflicts. Also, Friday the 13th collab will be on Friday the 13th, which is this coming Friday. I think we have a full squad. If not, we're short a person. Not sure yet, but we are going to be going nuts on Friday the 13th. Can't wait for that. Multiverse is coming up. Brawlhalla. And hopefully, we get some more rematches on MK and Fighters. So, Fight Night's going to be going crazy. I'm looking to get some more stuff for the Switch so we can start doing Switch streams. I really want to try the new Mario Kart tracks. I haven't done those yet. Try out Splatoon 3. I already downloaded the SNES emulator and was playing some Donkey Kong Country 2 last night before I went to bed because that game slaps. So I'm excited to have a Switch again, but I did notice I still play my Vita. I love my PS Vita too much, man. I don't see myself ever not having a Vita, selling it, playing on it, whatever it is. Like I'm always gonna be a Vita fan, so absolutely love that. Probably looking like another minute here on the pork chops. The rice is definitely starting to look really good in there now. We got about 3 more minutes on the rice. I keep picking at the broccoli. It's so damn good, man. It's so good. I'm gonna eat it anyway, so I'm trying to stay a little bit away from it, but it's so good. Big fan. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at these pork chops now because they've been in here for a little while. We did turn the heat down. We could probably leave it in there for a little bit longer. The bottom is starting to look a little bit different than the top did, but I think if we just do a little bit of cutting around the fat, we can make it look pretty. So, should be okay. I'm just gonna leave this in here for like maybe 30 more seconds. I did turn the heat down just a little bit because I feel like it was going too hot. Should be fine. After this, we gotta make the sauce, and it says to use the same pan. That's what we're gonna do. We're down to a minute left on the rice, so I'm gonna take the pork off now. Again, it's not looking as pretty as the other one. You can see on the other side, but oops, almost had an accident there. There we go. This is why we like the metal ones over the plastic. Kind of just take and scrape off some of this excess stuff before we start making our sauce. Some of that excess burnt stuff like this, we're just gonna take that off right here and put it off to the side. Okay. Alright, now we need to make the sauce. So I'm gonna drizzle some more Spam on this as our oil, right? Because it's just easier that way. Like that. Put that over our medium heat, which we're at about a 5. We'll just move it up to a 5.5. Our rice is now done, supposedly. I'm going to turn that timer off and we'll give that a look-see. Alrighty. A little hot on the top. And that's... stick this under here so it's on the fan. That looks pretty damn good. That looks like some rice. I'm gonna leave this right here just to keep it a little warm, but we'll put it at the 1 mark. Rice looking good, baby. We're on fire. Let's get it. So while this the Spam's going, let's go ahead and read the instructions here. We're gonna add the scallion whites, the remaining chili powder. All right, so let's do that now. These are our scallion whites. Boom, 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 and boom. So we'll go ahead and add that in there like that. Perfect. Also going to add in the rest of the chili powder, which we have right here. We added some of that to the rice. We're putting the rest in here like that. And there's our third firework of the day, but it's no problem because we're right here. All right, and then we're going to stir and soften. Alrighty. So interesting that they tell you to put the chili powder in before the sauce goes in, but hey, we're following the instructions, baby. Alright, so just gonna mix this around like this. Perfect. Go. Then, after about a minute, we're going to add some water. So let's go ahead and do that. We need a 1/4 cup on that. Here. Again, big shout outs to Grandma for getting this for me. I didn't even ask, she just kind of did it. That's definitely going to set off the alarm there, baby. Good amount of steam, but it's all good. Needed for the sauce. Prepare your ears, because I wouldn't doubt that it goes off after that dump in the water. Okay. We're going to also put the red pepper jam spread, which is right here. Perfect. So let's go ahead and put that in there like this. Let's turn this down a little bit. Okay. So this is our red pepper jam sauce. Perfect. Alrighty. And then we're also going to add in the last stock concentrates right here. And boom. Okay. Actually, the alarm didn't go off. It's weird. We'll take it. Okay. We're going to do this for about 3 minutes here. This should make our red pepper jam sauce. Alrighty. And then we're going to put our pork chops in here for the remaining glaze. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to cut the lime. So get your cameras ready. It's time for one of Lime's people to get the axe. Here we go. We're going to be cutting this up into fourths here, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody, say goodbye to the lime. There it is. Just one more time for Frosty. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and cut this up like this. Oh no, not the lime. Not Frosty's people. Oh no. Bam! And there it is, cut up in half like that. And then just for the artistic purposes here, we need to cut it into fourths. So let's go ahead and do that. Like so. In the name of the oranges, we sacrifice this citrus lime into fourths. There it is, nicely done. You couldn't ask for a better cut. Fantastic stuff there. And there it is. Your Frosty key limes, baby. Alright, let's go ahead and bring it back over here. We don't want this to burn, but we do need to stir this sucker up some more. But it doesn't burn. Perfect. Nicely done, nicely done. I'd say probably about another minute here on the sauce. We're going to be adding the lime juice and some butter to this after it's done heating up. Okay, so it's a little bit thicker. We're almost done here, baby. I'm going to try and clean this up. Let's see how that's going. I actually think we're done here. So we're going to take this off, and we're also going to turn the oven off because I think we're done with that. I'm going to keep this one on again for the rice, just to kind of keep it warm. Okay, so we got this going for us right now. What we're going to do is we're going to add the butter, which is 1 tablespoon of butter, which is right here. Perfect. We're running out of butter, but I think we'll have enough for this. Oh yeah. So I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of butter. Okay, let me try and get some of this out. It's not quite a tablespoon. There we go. Got 1 tablespoon of butter. We're also going to add a squeeze of the lime juice right here. To make the rest of our sauce perfect. There we go. And we're going to Stir that up in there a little bit. There you go, so you can see it. We're getting a real thick sauce now. Alright. Excellent, excellent. Just kind of move that around a little bit. We're also going to put some more salt and pepper in here, as it says in the instructions. So let's go ahead and sprinkle some of that in there like that. Just put a little bit of salt. Let's go ahead and put a lot in there. And then the last part for the pork is we're going to go ahead and take the pork and turn it a few times. We're going to do the nice one first, okay? Just going to put that in there like so. Alright. And then a little bit of that. Perfect, perfect. Kind of try and get all of it. Nice, nice. And we do have 4 pork chops, so we don't want to go too crazy. That'll be the first one right here. We're also supposed to cut these up, so I can actually do that real quick too before we send this over to take our photo op. Just gonna dab in there like this. Perfect. And we need to cut it up into thirds, I think it says. Or not thirds, but we're just going to cut it up a little bit. And boom. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Nicely done. We'll go ahead and move this right here like so. Excellent. Alright. That tastes really good. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the next one, which will be this one right here. I'm just going to put a nice little thick amounts on there like so. Again, we're just going to try and stir it in a little bit like this. Get coats on all sides, like boom. Alright, so I actually can put this over here now like this. Alright. Kind of give you a little picture of what's going on over here. Okay. And once again, we're going to get some cuts in there for you. Do that a little bit off screen, but you'll see it in the picture when I'm done cutting it, what it looks like. It's looking amazing. Boom. Alrighty, so this one is now done as well. Perfect. Look at that. So look at that. That's some good pork chop right there. Now these last two I won't cut up on the cutting board. I'll just keep them off to the side for now, so that we can try these at the best of all the heat here, so I don't want everything to kind of get cold, but there's this one, this, alrighty, and we'll put this one, actually we'll put these over here because I'm probably going to save these for tomorrow, and then the last pork chop right here, again, I'm just going to keep trying to stir in as much of that as possible. Now I'm a little shocked about the rice coming out as well as it did. I was a little skeptical, but it did come out really good. And boom, alrighty. So that is good to go. Now we're gonna deal with the rice. And the rice is right over here. Let's go ahead and switch these over. Turn this off. We don't need that anymore. This is what our rice looks like, which it looks really good, but we're not done. Okay? We want to add in half of the scallion greens here. Get a little bit more of those greens in there. Alrighty, so we're going to put those in there. We're also going to put in the lime zest, which I don't really know what that is. There's no lime zest, so we're just going to do this. It does tell us to squeeze a lime anyway, so we're just doing that. Perfect. I'm actually going to squeeze 2 in here. This. Put a little bit more in there because I do like that lime juice. Perfect. We're also going to put some salt and pepper, so let's dazzle in some of that pepper like that. Some more salt on this as well. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get a good stir in on this. Nice. I think we're going to add some more pepper into this as well. I like pepper is one of those things you just never have enough of the pepper. The salt's the one that's a little too much. Starts to cause problems. Okay. And great. Perfect. Now I'm going to actually grab a fork so we can fluff the sucker up. Alrighty. I wanted to use the 1 spoon, but I'd already used it for the sauce, and I didn't want to get the sauce in there. So there we go. That's what our rice is looking like. We're looking real good here. And now, take about half of the rice here. Put this right here like so. Nice. A little bit more for you, boy. Put this one over here as well, so I can get rid of the cuts. This one will be for later. Perfect. Alrighty. Now we're also going to put some of the broccoli on here, so let's do a little bit of that. Maybe have put the broccoli in a little too long. I don't know. I think it looks good, but you might not have wanted to put as much or make it as brown as I kind of did, but it tastes amazing. I did try some already before while we were making the pork, and it was really good. Boom, and there we go. And then we're going to put the rest of this sauce on top of our pork chops, which the spoon's going to be right here. There's a little bit on there like that. Perfect. Not going to lie, chat, this might be the best looking one so far. Some of this one too. This one's the one for tomorrow. And boom. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are done. Can you believe it? This is the end of our journey at the HelloFresh. My God. I'm going to clean up a little bit real quick, and then we will look at the picture compared to what we made. Just so I have some room over here before we do this taste test and whatnot. There's that. Move this over. I think we are completely done with the cutting board. Oh, you know what? I did forget. I'm actually supposed to add the rest of the scallions on top for that flare. Okay, just a little bit like that. Get a little bit of broccoli in there too. Do the same thing to our one over here. Booyah. These are perfect. You know, as much mess as there is over here is actually my cleanest performance yet. Throwing everything in the bag. We just had a lot to do this time around compared to the other ones. Just 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect. We're actually going to squeeze a little bit of this lime juice. The last lime quarter on the pork. That's perfect. And just about all cleaned up here, ladies and gentlemen. Just need to do a little wipe down real quick. And we'll be good. Let's go ahead and take this right over here. So we'll also make sure everything is turned off. And turn this off and this off as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the final reveal. Here we go. This was the red pepper jam pork chops, our final HelloFresh of the day. Oh, I see that this one actually has the lime on it. It's fine. Anyway, this is the red pepper jam pork chops, ladies and gentlemen. This is what the picture looks like. And here we go. This is what we made, and my goodness, I gotta say, this might have been the best looking one of the 5. You could make the argument the enchiladas were a little better, but honestly, I know my shadow's kind of covering a little bit, but my God, that looks so freaking good, man. I can't believe it. We didn't do too shabby this time, huh? Not too bad. What a journey we've come to with the starting with the burgers and ending here with the red pepper jam pork chops. Now, it may look good, but it really all comes down to one thing. Does it taste good? And we're gonna find out right now. Well, where is that fork that I had? I think I put it right here. Yes, I did. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This one is for tomorrow, so I'm gonna put this one off to the side. We'll put some aluminum foil on that and then we'll be good to go. Also, hello there, Coffee. Hello there, Kai. Hello there, Grandma. Thank you for the measuring cups and stuff. I got them. I used them today, and I used the scissors as well, so thank you so much. I'm assuming that you're the one that got them for me, and they came in handy here today. Now, does the pork chops taste good? Does the sauce taste good? The broccoli we already know tastes good because I was kind of snacking on them, and then the rice. So let's go ahead. We'll start with one slice of the pork chop. Ten out of 10. By far, the best thing that we've had out of any of them. Because in the quesadillas, we didn't have meat. The vegetable soup came out really good. Didn't have meat for that one either. Then the enchiladas, I didn't like the green sauce, so I had to put tapatio on, which is still amazing. But I think this one was the best one. And you can't forget the burgers with the fried pickles that were top tier. You know what I'm saying? But the broccoli really good as well. And then the rice. The rice came out really good too. The rice, I will say, It's a little bit more on the sticky side. I don't think that's the way it is in the picture. Let me see. Yeah. Ours came out a little bit sticky. All right, as you can see here, you know. A little bit more clumped together, whereas in the picture it was a little bit more separated. I think we could have left the rice in a little bit longer to get rid of some more of that water. But it's still really good. I still enjoy it. We've tried them all separately. Let's go ahead and eat them all together and see how that tastes. Okay, and I'll just take one of these and go, You can really taste the lime. Fantastic, man. I gotta say I'm proud of myself. That was really good. All of them together, it's just, it's the best. It's the best one we've made so far. Sorry, I don't want to eat and talk at the same time. The pork chops, they came out fantastic. I'm a little interested. I'm going to take a bite of the pork chops from this one, because these ones cooked a little bit differently. So let me try this one real quick. I assume it's going to taste the same, but this one looked a lot cleaner when we were making it compared to this one. So I want to see if this one tastes any different. It probably won't. But again, we want to make sure we taste everything. Oh, it's pretty good. Yeah, that's really good. This one I didn't spread the sauce as much, but the meat tastes fine. Everything's good on this one. So overall, I will say the HelloFresh experience, man. I will say shout outs to Pink for asking me to do this. I know it was more to help her out, but this ended up helping me as well. So it's a little bit tick for tack. I enjoyed this. If you guys get the opportunity to use a promo code for HelloFresh, make sure you do so, because all 5 of these meals together ended up being like $30-something, which is very cheap. And for me, like, I eat a lot. For you guys who might not eat as much as I do, this is a good amount of food. Like, I could probably eat the other one right now. I'm going to try and save it for tomorrow so I don't have to, eat it. But, like, this is a whole meal right here, and then we got a second one for later. Same like the vegetable soup. I actually made like 4 servings of that, so I was just eating bread with the soup and whatnot. The enchiladas and the quesadilla, all in one sitting. I mean, I saved the enchiladas, but I wanted to eat them all. I still could have eaten them all. And then the burgers with the potato wedges, 2 separate servings. So, but all that was only $35 for that promo code. So for in that instance was a really good deal. For the continuing the HelloFresh experience, I don't think I would necessarily do it. It's a little bit more expensive. However, actually, I do have promo codes here. So I can give you a free box and $15 off your second and third box and 3 gifts with these promo codes. So I'm going to put these in the Discord. And if you guys want to use these at all, even if it's just for 1, 2 boxes, whatever it is, I definitely suggest doing this and trying out some of these meals for yourself. So we do have 3 of those. I'll put those in the Discord if anybody wants to see them. The meal kit's really good. They have more options for like the quick and easy. I really only got one, which was the quesadillas, which even for me that took forever. But like it was a good time, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and enjoying these streams and chatting. And even if I can't look at chat, you guys are still talking, and it's amazing. So yeah, really, really good stuff. This pork chop is juicy. Awesome.
This right here. There you go.
Alrighty. Well, thank you, Coffee. I appreciate it. Like I said, I want to do more. I want to upload them to YouTube and make a whole series of cooking and stuff like that. If you guys have recipes, send them my way. Put them in the suggestion box in Discord, and I'll see what I could do to make them on stream, man. And maybe the roommates will trust my cooking enough to try them, and we can do taste testing. If not, you know Ollie did, so it's all good. Well, that's going to really do it for me. I don't have much else for you guys. I will raid out. However, I got to run upstairs to do so. So I'm going to run upstairs, find someone to raid real quick, run back downstairs while the raid is starting, say goodbye, and then we'll send you guys off to whoever. All right, so be right back. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be rating 34 Tenna. He's playing Siege right now with Dingo. I appreciate you guys again, and I kind of know I'm repeating myself here, but we did 5 HelloFresh cooking streams this week, and I appreciate you guys for being here for all of them. The very first one that we did was the cheesy pork and fried pickle burger. That one was really good. Maybe the worst one we've made so far, but overall still amazing. It was really good. Got a 9 out of 10 from Jared. The second one that we made was the enchiladas, which are right here. 1-pan beef enchiladas right here. These were really good. Even with the substitution to tapatio sauce was amazing. The third one we did was the 1-pan black bean pepper quesadillas. These came out really well as well. Fourth one was the 1-pot vegetable soup. The picture's all wet, so I'm trying to keep them inside. But there was that one. That one was really good too. Then the last one was the pork. Thank you guys so much. Have fun in tennis stream. You can catch these on the YouTube channel. They'll be up this coming week. And hopefully we get to do more, alright? Bye. See ya. Woo. Bye-bye now.